right. Welcome, Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. On this day in history, 1965, Malcolm X is assassinated while addressing the Organization of Afro-American Unity at the Audubon Ballroom in Washington Heights, Manhattan. He was just 39 years old. Here's your Fader fact today. If you fell into a volcano, you wouldn't drown in the lava. You would float on the top of it and then burst into flames. That is your Fader fact today. It's a fact. Lava's so dense. It's denser than water. You're going to float. Here's your breaking news. And this is a crazy thing to start off the show with, but I've seen the trailer. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. That is the title, the name of a new slasher film. That's right. Christopher Robin has a different sort of journey coming to the big screen. It's nuts. Go check it out. Google it. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Watch the trailer. I can't believe this thing got made. I'm probably going to watch it too. All right, let's get to the rest of the breaking news. North Korea launched 2 ballistic missiles into the waters off of the east coast of the Korean Peninsula early yesterday. And leader Kim Fatty Fat's sister warned of more to come unless the United States halts military drills with South Korea. Her name? It's Kim Yo-Yo-Yong. And she's one of the country's top military officials. And she said yesterday, the frequency of using the Pacific Ocean as our shooting range depends on the nature of the United States military's actions, according to a statement posted on their state-run Korean Central News Agency. Monday's missile tests were launched. There was 2, then a third in 3 days. Pyongyang launched an ICBM on Saturday, its third such test in less than a year. All right, so they're going to continue shooting stuff into the water. Scary. A large white balloon was spotted over the weekend northeast of Hawaii, according to air traffic control, just a week after a series of unidentified objects were shot down in and near U.S. airspace. A message from the Oakland Oceanic Air Traffic Control Center on Sunday said a large white balloon had been reported over the Pacific Ocean about 594 miles northeast of Honolulu. The balloon was reported to be flying at an altitude of roughly 40 to 50,000 feet. Quote, advice from air traffic control if the object is seen, the message from pilots and 2 pilots had said. The coordinates in the message put the balloon in an international airspace in an area where the United States handles all air traffic control. More on this. Now, are we going to shoot it down? I'm just asking. The United States and Canada have abandoned the search for 3 of 4 flying objects shot down by the United States fighter jets during the first 2 weeks of February. The searches were unsuccessful despite the United States military, federal agencies, and Canadian partners in each area using airborne imagery, a variety of sensors, and below-surface scans. All of this according to the United States Military Northern Command. The U.S. has found the remains of the Chinese spy balloon that it shot down on February 4th, but officials say now that they have ended the search for the object shot down later that Washington says were civilian-owned balloons. Yeah. Well, now it's going to be a civilian search, and we'll find stuff. A stunning new image from the Hubble Space Telescope shows 3 galaxies colliding and getting ready to merge. While galactic collisions are fairly common, this one is rare because each of the trio of galaxies is currently in the throes of birthing new stars. The 3 galaxies seen in the constellation Bootes will eventually merge to form a single large galaxy. In the process, the spiral structure the galaxies now exhibit will be wiped out as a result of gravitational interactions between the trio. The image shows the 3 galaxies, collectively now known as SDSSCGB 10189, close enough to appear to be merging. The shapes of the galaxies are already distorted, and strands of gas and dust can be seen linking them together. The 3 galaxies are emitting a huge amount of light. Maintenance workers and onlookers at Brooklyn's Prospect Park were stunned to see an alligator near a lake. The workers alerted the Parks Enforcement Control and Urban Park Rangers, who captured the gator, according to the New York City Parks Department. No one was harmed, and the alligator is now at the Bronx Zoo for rest and relaxation. And I say that because the alligator was stressed. It's cold. It's cold. Alligators don't hang out in the winter. He was stressed out, but it's all good now. Spanish transport services are going back to the drawing board. Why? Because they just spent millions of dollars on new commuter trains that are too big to fit in the tunnels of their rail network. 2 senior officials in the Spanish transport industry were fired earlier this week after local news outlet El Comercio reported last month that the government had spent about $276 million on unusable trains. The 31 trains were meant to replace older ones in the north of Spain. And some things you just can't make up. So there you go. There's your Fade to Black breaking news for Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. This is all of the news that you need. Breaking News is produced by Renee Newman. I'm Jimmy Church. Go Beckley Tepe.